I want to talk about the Mega 10 of Dueling Mirrors, secondary market impact. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more content. So this has been an interesting discussion that I've been seeing kind of be having across the board now that we have ratios out for this set. And it's, did Konami design this set with the super large card pool as an attempt not to destroy the more modern era secondary market? Now, this is an interesting discussion because as of late, I'm sure many of you have paid attention that Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the meta sector have been pummeling down and they are losing their value crazy fast, which to most of you is an incredibly good thing. All right, and I agree, watching card value get slashed is good, but this is one of those few cases that you look at, the community's like, hey, we need these reprints, we need these cards in circulation. Konami goes, well, if we make these easy to get cards, then you're not going to buy any of our future product. All right, so if we do what is appearing on the scale of this set, or its attempted thing, was we'll inject more reprints into the market, which will bring down the ceiling. Looking at SP rolling back down, the card now sets at like $70-ish for original prints, with reprints at $55, but the card's not at $100 anymore. I think Konami's idea with this set was we're going to use it as a breaking point, all right? Because if you could get Diabell Stars, this is my company mentality, by the way. All right, I'm still sticking to post Bonanza later this year. Those Diabell Stars are going to be 25 cents depending on how easy they are to pull. So my company mentality here tells me, hey, why inject this large amount of cards into the market? Because the player base won't digest our future sets. So ingeniously, we top in this set at frickin' 100 secret rares. And of course, you're getting one secret rare per pack with 3 secret rares per tin out of that large pool. So Konami can silently go, hey, we reprinted all of these cards. We've given them to the community, but at a less than expected ratio. And now Konami gets to go, see, we gave you what you wanted. You got those reprints. You got those cards. There are more in circulation than you initially had seen, which is, it's the most cop-out thing in the world, sure, but good job, Konami. You got those reprints out for the players. Now, Konami not only can go, hey, we have reprint equity still in Thrust. We still have reprint equity in SP Little Knight. We still have, reprint equity in pretty much the wanted Diabell Star Bonfire package. So now what's going to happen is Konami's going to go, all right. And I think there's more to this than I think the community is seeing here. I think the reason why Konami top-loaded this set with 100+ secret rares and made it the way it is because over the next year, we're going to be on the reduced power creep cycle. And when I mean the reduced power creep cycle, you will see Konami release sets that don't really feel so great. You'll still be able to still kind of play everything that you could. Konami's injecting new product in, but are they warping the meta? No, they are not. Malcharmi Fool Wars, I think, is like supposed to be the top-end pinnacle of card design out here, and then Konami just wants to gradually go, hey, let's sculpt around this. Let's go ahead and do some rewinds in upcoming sets, not release anything too groundbreaking, and then they can, because, they're typically, 6 months to 8 months out, hopefully. I have no idea if that's true or not. I'm just assuming as a company that you would be that far out in terms of design. So at that point in time, you can kind of do the round back on the format. You maintain all of the equity in the current format staples that you have to supplement and go, hey, you need these cards. You weren't able to get them in the Megatins. So come, February, March, whatever reprint set that they have, as the meta is starting to slow down and digest, these constant changes, or it's just going to be Rizal Purgatory over and over. Rizal's like the counter example to everything. Konami went, hey, you guys need Rizal cards? You in the back? You want to play the game? You want to play Malice? You like cyber waifus? You want a $300 deck core? Oh, $400 deck core? Oh, $500 for Rizal? Oh, come on. You can give us more money than that. Just pull out your bank account. Come on. Credit card charge that? Ooh, thanks. Konami's very happy with you right now. They know you're going to be buying that set. They know the meta players are going to be going crazy on that set. So there's that. I can't imagine with the feel of these tins and the way that things are, I can't imagine Konami ramping up product even further beyond this while still maintaining this. And I mean, they very well could. Don't get me wrong on that. I like to be a little bit optimistic here and go, hey, tins are a downside. It's a little bit stupid. I get it. I'm not too happy about this either. But on the flip side of things out here, at least there appears to be some sort of opportunity available that the company's going to try to pummel and take advantage of. I know. I get it. I'm frustrated too. This is going to sound so bad, but I currently only have one SP Little Knight. I was hoping to be able to get an extra one for $20. That way I could stop moving it between decks and, be able to have one for tabletop and then have one for, events that I could play. There's also a couple stupid ideas that I wanted to have for, an extra SP just to have be hey, I can play 2 SPs in this. And it's punishing, if you want to be really bad and try out some of these extra builds out here, can't really do that right now. It's this extra price of this. But to be fair, I guess it didn't stop people from playing Triple Chaos Angel, Triple Access Code Talker when they were extremely crazy prices out here, in Pot of Extravagance builds. So I guess just print a piece of paper and call it a day for tabletop for the channel. But there's that. Outside of that, I think there are going to be a lot of buyouts, low quantities appearing on the tins. I think a lot of people are, you're going to be upset about this. You're going to be crazy about this. But on the flip side of the things, those QCRs are going to be cheap. All right, we've already seen QCRs at $5 a piece. Personally, I think was the collector's dream. Konami rewarded the collectors on these tins. They said, hey, if you want to collect whichever piece of the card that you want, they're $5, basically. They're super easy to get. And you know what? I don't think I've seen a single soul complain about the QCR prices, actually. I think that's the best thing I've seen. All of the complaints have been dedicated to the secret rares. And that's perfectly understandable. Those ratios are the terrible, terrible things that are really the biggest issues out here. But the QCR department, that pool of 50 was good. Leave it to Konami to have one good banger and then one bad banger out here. That's literally all it is. My bets going into release weekend here are going to be the following. You're going to probably watch some very cheap cards populate or some very expensive cards populate. I know that's such a bullshit answer. I'm sorry. I have a feeling a lot of stuff is going to be very overpriced in the secret rare department because people are going to, you have set ratio data now. You're not stupid. You're an educated consumer. You know what you're looking at here. You know what the expected things are. And to the people that are going to buy 1 to 2 tins, I too will buy one just to open up the product, consume, and just enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with enjoying the yearly product. I really wish that Konami would learn that the 2019 tins were the best actual thing that they've ever done for the game. But it's now 2020, which was a banger year, no matter how you want to spin it. 2021 bad, 2022 bad, 2023 bad, 2024 bad. You now have 4 years of terrible design tins, and yet this company still refuses to acknowledge their victories. It is quite amazing, Konami, to see that you have fumbled this hard. Get your shit together. You guys have a good rest of your day, alright? Patrons! Thank you!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.